I keep replaying that moment in my head, over and over. Like if I stare at it long enough, maybe it'll change. Maybe I'll hit the brakes sooner. Maybe I won't look down. Maybe everything after that just disappears. But it doesn't. It never does. I was only looking down for a second. That's all it took. 1 second where I thought I was braking, where everything felt normal, until it wasn't. The impact was light. Barely anything really. A small bump. The kind of thing people usually step out, exchange a few words, handle like adults. But I didn't move. I froze. My hands were still on the wheel, but they didn't feel like mine anymore. My chest tightened, breath caught somewhere halfway, and all I could think about was one thing. This isn't my car. It's my grandma's. And she hadn't even been letting me use it recently because there was no insurance. That thought hit harder than the crash itself. No insurance. No backup. No safety net. Just me. And suddenly everything felt like it was closing in. Too fast, too loud, too real. So I did the worst possible thing. I left. I pressed the gas, heart racing, eyes darting everywhere except where they should have been. I didn't think. I couldn't. It was pure instinct. Get away, fix it later, pretend it didn't happen. But it didn't stay behind me. I saw it in my mirror. The car I hit following me. Close enough that I couldn't ignore it. My pulse spiked, sharp and immediate. My grip tightened on the wheel, knuckles going white as I tried to create distance, tried to outrun something I'd already done. It felt like being watched, chased, cornered, and I panicked. That's the only word for it. I wasn't thinking about consequences anymore, just escape. And then, the red light. I remember the color so clearly, bright, unavoidable. I slowed, but not enough. Not in time. Another impact. Louder this time. Heavier. And I knew immediately this wasn't minor. This wasn't a small mistake I could brush off. I'd done real damage. The car in front of me jolted forward, and for a second everything went quiet again, like the world paused just long enough for it to sink in. 2 crashes. 2. My chest felt tight, like something was pressing down on it from the inside. My thoughts scrambled, tripping over each other, trying to catch up to what I'd just done. And still, I didn't stop. I kept going. I don't even remember how I got away, just fragments, turns, speed, my eyes flicking between the road and the mirrors like I was waiting for everything to collapse behind me. Eventually, it was quiet. Too quiet. No one chasing me anymore. No sirens. Just me. And what I'd done. That's when it started to settle in. Not all at once. Just enough to make my stomach twist, because there's no one doing that. No rewinding. No pretending it didn't happen. Now I'm here. 21. Sitting with it. I already went to my first court date. Standing there felt surreal, like I was watching myself from a distance. The judge looked at me, really looked at me, and basically told me I need legal advice. That alone was enough to make it real. Not just a mistake. Not just a bad night. Something serious. Now I'm talking to a public attorney. Even saying that feels strange, like I've stepped into a version of my life I never planned for. I've never been arrested before. My record was clean. No history, no pattern, just this. One chain reaction of bad decisions. And it's enough to flip everything. I look at where I am right now, and it feels like I've been pushed backward. Hard. I don't have a job. No car. Nothing that feels stable or solid. And now this? This looming over me? It's like everything I didn't have before is now even further out of reach. I tried to fix something, anything. I asked my mom if we could get a letter from the insurance company, something that shows they paid off the damages, something that could help, even a little. I needed that. I wanted something to hold on to. But she shut it down. The insurance isn't covering anything.